I am speaking to you now with the full weight of heaven behind my words. I have drawn near to remind you of truths your spirit already knows but that fear and struggle have tried to make you forget. You have been searching for answers, for direction, for confirmation that the path you are walking has meaning. You have been asking if your pain has a purpose, if your tears have been seen, if your prayers have been heard. Hear me clearly now, you have never been unseen, you have never been unheard, you have never been abandoned. Every whisper of your soul has reached the divine, and every moment you thought you were alone, my presence was standing guard beside you. I see the battles that have worn you down, the weight of burdens that you carry in silence, the questions that linger in the quiet hours of the night. I see the way you try to stay strong for others while inside you feel as though you are barely holding yourself together. I see the exhaustion in your spirit, the moments you've wondered if you can keep going, the doubts that try to convince you that nothing will ever change. And I am here to tell you this, change is already moving. Transformation is already unfolding. You may not see it yet, but the tides of your life are shifting in your favor. What feels like endless waiting is not emptiness, it is preparation. What feels like silence is not abandonment, it is alignment. The timing of heaven is never late, and though your heart longs for immediate answers, the answers are being woven into something far greater than you can yet imagine. The shadows that have surrounded you are not greater than the light within you. The fear that whispers lies into your mind does not hold the authority to define your future. The pain you have endured does not determine who you are becoming. You are stronger than the voices that tell you to give up. You are braver than the doubts that try to pull you back. You are chosen for more than survival, you are chosen to rise, to thrive, to walk in the truth of your divine essence. Do not mistake your exhaustion for weakness, it is only a sign of how much you have carried, how much you have endured, and how much strength still burns within you. Release the weight that was never yours to bear. Release the guilt for what you could not control. Release the shame for mistakes long forgiven. Release the fear of what has not yet come to pass. I stand here with my sword of light to cut away these chains, to break the ties that have bound you to cycles of pain and doubt. Let it go, beloved one. Make room in your heart, because new life is on its way. Doors you thought were forever closed are being unlocked. Opportunities you thought were lost are returning. Joy you thought you would never feel again is rising from the ashes of disappointment. Do not be afraid of the unknown ahead of you. The unknown is simply where miracles are waiting to be born. The signs you've been longing for are not far from you. They will come in whispers, in synchronicities, in the smallest moments that stir something deep inside your spirit. A dream, a word, a symbol, a sudden peace in the middle of your storm, all of these are the language of heaven, reminders that you are being guided step by step. Trust these signs. Trust the quiet nudges of your intuition, for they are not accidents, they are alignments. Even now, as you hear these words, your soul recognizes this truth as confirmation that you are exactly where you need to be. Lift your eyes, child of light. Do not be afraid of the shifting ground beneath you. Do not shrink yourself to fit into places that can no longer contain your spirit. You are being expanded. You are being called to rise into a season where your gifts will no longer remain hidden, where your voice will carry further than you thought possible, where your very presence will awaken hope in those who cross your path. The pain you endured was not in vain. It was shaping you, preparing you, refining you into the vessel of light that you are becoming. And though you may not yet see the fullness of this transformation, heaven already sees it, and I am here to remind you that the best chapters of your story are still waiting to unfold. Beloved one, the journey that lies ahead of you is not meant to frighten you but to awaken you. Every challenge you encounter is not a punishment but an invitation to rise higher. The storms you have walked through have not come to destroy you but to strengthen your foundation so that when the winds of destiny blow, you will stand unshaken. Do not curse the seasons of struggle, for they have planted the seeds of wisdom in your heart. Do not despise the waiting, for it has deepened your roots in ways that rushing could never achieve. Everything you have endured is now being woven together to create a greater story of victory and redemption. You wonder sometimes if you are truly worthy of the blessings you have prayed for, if you are good enough, if you are chosen enough. Hear me clearly now, your worth has never been measured by your mistakes, your failures, or your struggles. Your worth is eternal, written into your very being by the divine hand that created you. You are not forgotten, you are not overlooked, you are not a background character in the story of life. You are precious, beloved, seen, and celebrated in the realms of light. I remind you that every part of you, your scars, your struggles, your victories, your dreams, is valuable in the eyes of heaven. There are moments coming when you will see sudden shifts, when what once felt impossible will unfold before you with ease. The heaviness you've carried is being lifted, the blockages that delayed you are being cleared, and the doors that resisted you are swinging wide open. Do not fear the speed of these changes, for they are the very answers to the prayers you thought had been forgotten.